getting back into the long dark and thought I might as well do an unplanned stream while I was at it. Last time we got started with a new character in Mystery Lake. And he actually spawned somewhere over in the Deadfall area, managed to make it to the destroyed cabin and not freeze himself to death. And we have headed up to the camp office, since that was the easiest place to go, where he could find some food and hopefully some other good stuff. There was less loot there than I was hoping, but last night was the last time I was in BetSave, and at last check, he had just gone to bed. He did find some things, but he is hoping to get out and check out more of the ice fishing huts today, and probably get out and explore a little bit more. But let's get back into that. It would probably help if I actually had the controller. I'm really organized here. I think this one cooperates if I do connect it a bit later. I hope. Well, it's later in the day than he meant. Okay, yes, it is kind of cooperating. He does need a little bit of food before he even goes down there. Does he have a cooked potato in inventory, or... I think he doesn't. The pickings have been a little bit slim. Maybe he'll eat some sardines before he goes and tries to ice fish. Tries to get some more fish. I am still irritated at how that last guy died. I am getting started here. Haven't been playing the game that long, but I let him die of dysentery overnight. He accidentally drank some bad water, and then he died of dysentery during the night. Because of course he did. So, he's going away from the lake. He has no sense of direction. As it is, I'm leaving the cattails alone for now. And at least we are on Pilgrim, so we don't have to worry about the wolves hanging out on the ice. Well, I'm not sure where those crows are. And at least the ice on Mystery Lake is better than Forlorn Muskeg. Basically, anywhere in Forlorn Muskeg. Found that out with another recent character. He has been to that first closest ice hut. Ah, there's a deer. Not that he has any way of interacting with it, shall we say. Okay, we'll go up there. He might check out the cabins, but he was hoping to find some hooks so he could actually try doing some, because you saw how much food the man actually has. I'm using my phone as a monitor, so I'm gonna... Whoa. I'm going to do crazy shit with the touchpad on the controller. I'm gonna pause here and try to get to where I can actually see the stream, so I can watch the chat. Okay, we are really organized with this impromptu streaming. Yeah, I think he was heading toward that one. He has not had a chance to check out any of the cabins yet. Just a sec. That was just my partner going to bed. I'm kind of the night shift around here. Just noticed some other headphones were actually charged up. Better take them off. But let's get back to it. Okay, I did fold the mic back down. That's good. Okay, we got anything here? What do we got here? We got nothing in there. Oh, he does need matches. He always needs matches. But yeah, this guy is only a couple of days in.
Use this.
He has no flares, I don't think. Well, no hooks or anything here. He's got more line. He has a couple of things of line. I don't know that he has anything to break the ice with yet. Ah, he has the hatchet. There's some more deer. And we're going to do a quick check the online map here. Yeah, I think going up that cove is the other, yeah, go up that cove. I thought that was it. In Wintermute, I basically just got into Mystery Lake not that long ago. I'm on Jerry's quests. Well, hello, dear. Okay, maybe that is not the cove I thought it was. I honestly do not know. Okay. What is your problem, buddy? No, it's over this way. Of course it is. Okay. Check out a hut. I'm pretty sure he's been there. We will check it out anyway. Oh, he has a hunting knife now. He had not been there. He needs cloth. And he's got little enough in inventory that it does not even...
Wonder who owns this stuff.
Well, he's got how many cartridges? He's got multiple... yeah, it was revolver ammo that he found before, but yeah, he's got 3 lines and no hook at this point. But yeah, where was he going? I swear, this guy really has no sense of direction. I think he was going over here. I think. And yeah, probably picking up some really bad habits playing on Pilgrim getting started, 'cause hello, Wolfie. That's not as funny as the way that the bear was reacting in Mountain Town earlier on the last save. It was almost anticlimactic, actually going and hunting the bear before he succumbed to dysentery while he was cooking up the meat. Okay, maybe we should warm you up. He's got more scrap metal. Ah, he finally found a hook.
I'll be hungry later.
You're probably pretty hungry now, dude. Okay. I think we'll actually take you back closer. I know that the last one you were at actually had some firewood, because I think you need to warm up a little bit. Your clothes are crap. I think he's got some thermal underwear that he hasn't put on yet. Come to think of it, he can put on his thermal underwear in the ice fishing hut. What you do? I don't know. I have never been near an ice fishing hut to my knowledge. I've not lived anywhere that ice fishing was a thing. Yes. He's got more matches now. And at the moment he does not have any torches to get the fire going with. Because he was a dumbass who let his fire burn out without getting any torches last night. I think that reclaimed wood should be enough to warm him up a little bit. Of course it's frozen. We don't want to wear his hatchet out, but we also don't want to wear the knife out. Do I need to do crafting now that I have? Does he need a surface? No. He does have a hook. He can make fishing tackle. I could not remember if he actually needed to make the fishing tackle. Well, considering I feel like I ought to leave the reserve firewood here, but he also needs warmed up. Okay. I think I accidentally threw the book in there, but sure. He does not have any bait, but maybe he can catch something. Maybe. Cool. Anything he gets. Okay, that is better than nothing. Does he dare hang around here? What time is it, roughly? Well, we don't want to let you go completely empty. I let the other guy's well-fed bonus expire last night while he was processing bear meat, so yeah. I don't think you need a raw potato. Well. Should we have the summit soda? That is a decent-sized fish. I think he's probably eaten some fish tonight. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay. I'm not sure if he needs to do 2-hour increments if he wants any chance of catching things at his beginner level. We'll try an hour. Because it's getting late. Oh, he got lake whitefish. Oh, well. He's not doing too bad. That is a big bass. He's gonna call that good. He stinks, but it doesn't really matter. He better go home. If I can remember, yeah, that's... I think this is the way home. He has no sense of... That's not the way home. He has no sense of direction. He really does not. Okay, I will... okay. I will readily admit that I would be completely screwed if I were plunked down with no map whatsoever myself. I really, really would. Even in an environment I'm more familiar with, if I don't know specific landmarks, I'm gonna be in trouble. At least from here we can aim for the flag as his body heat drains away. I hope he didn't use up all his wood. He may have. But he was impatient to go out looking for fish and fishing gear. Well, fishing gear to get the fish. Because he is one hungry little dude. Well, he can't resist a tasty, tasty, fibrous snack on his way home. Let's get your tasty, tasty, fibrous snack. I guess that is better than trying to grub up the cattail roots in this kind of weather. Did you leave yourself any wood? Are we gonna have to drop the fish and go looking for wood? I think I'm gonna drop those fish right here anyway. And then we can deal with whatever else. Oh no! No, 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 no. All right. I think he does not have much wood. Hopefully he can find some. Without breaking the freaking furniture up. Which is always... Okay, he has more firewood left than I thought. He had still better maybe go look for some. Well, he missed a couple of rose hips there. He may as well get those while he spots them. It was getting kind of dark. Or maybe it was just foggy. It was not very good weather when he was coming in. Maybe he can find something other than sticks up this way. He has not gone up this way yet. Maybe he can find a limb or something. I would be content to find one limb. Not that this is looking very tree rich. right around here. Yeah. Okay. Lim? Where are you? Where are you, Limbs? He's not critically cold yet. He may have to limp his sorry ass back home with some more sticks. Okay, I don't know that he's actively limping at the moment, but he probably is, knowing him. Okay, I think, on the whole, as competent as this guy is, branches and sticks are pretty much his speed at the moment, and he can go home and deal with his fish. Well, I don't know that he is planning on calling. It's hard to resist going up and seeing what's around this bend. Maybe there are some limbs. Okay, he's not going to push it. We may be getting a blizzard. He's not going to push it too bad, at least. And we can hopefully get him home and deal with his fish. And I think you can cut some of them up for bait. I just barely got into the ice fishing in Wintermute. That I have these saved going separately. With the guys still in Mystery Lake. Okay, we are back to his fish. Okay, and the point still stands about not pushing it, I think. As hard as that is. Hello, Light. He knows it's there. I know it's there, but he was still tempted to see what it was. I guess we're picking that one up first. I don't know that it's quite time for him to cook his fish, but he can take his fish and try to do something with his fish. Okay. That'll give him... I think he's cooking it whole then. Get a little confused between this and Project Zomboid with what you can do. Okay. I'm trying to decide if he's catching okay fish without that as bait, but he can sacrifice a white fish to bait to see what happens with it. So, I'm not actually seeing that in his inventory, so... Oh wow, that I think he won't use the skillet tonight, but that's not looking too good. I would have thought the bait might still show up under food, but who knows. I think he might just cook and eat one of those fish right now. Tempted to cook both of them, actually. So, we can maybe have fish and potato in a while. before those potatoes are in too bad a shape to eat. Okay, yeah, he has his cooking pot up there. I am trying to remember if there is any handy reclaimed wood in here. But he'll pick up a couple of the firewoods. Okay, we'll wait until it gets a little bit darker, I think, to get the stove going. Maybe he can take advantage and check out the upstairs a little better. Yeah, of course we've got the bedroll. Because I'm not convinced that last night he did the best job of searching up here. He didn't find as much as he was hoping to find.
This'll come in
Oh,
handy.
he left that there, yeah. He does not really need the painkillers as such. At this point. We don't need recycled can. Sure, we can harvest that. Just make sure he did not miss anything. He did leave some papers and shit lying around, but... Probably has some mending to do still, but... He did find a sewing kit in here at least. He could break down that crate and get some reclaimed wood. He was trying to leave the crates and shit for an emergency, but...
Never been so hungry in my life.
Well, we'll get back down here and try to cook you a fish pretty soon. Cook both of your fish. Well, I think it's dark enough to go ahead and start his fire. Well, we'll check. Yeah, why not? He can get a day and probably go get a good night's sleep and use tomorrow. Hopefully get up a little earlier. Get an earlier start, check out those cabins, and hopefully find some wood while he's at it. Stick. And hopefully he can remember to take a torch. Okay, that's not looking too good, but...
Come on. That did it.
I don't actually remember how long the fish take to cook, but we'll find out. Not that long, as these things go. And he can stand some warming up time. We can pass time. He can take it. He can cook the other fish. Maybe he can drop it outside, we'll see. And he can cook a potato. And he better add a piece of that firewood. He still had some. Okay. But he can eat his fish. Maybe he'll eat the smaller fish right now. And he may keep his potato for later. Should he cook another potato? I think he has fuel left to cook a potato now. He can cook a potato anyway and add a little more fuel. He has sticks, if nothing else. Well, I'll just go ahead. Well, he can eat one potato. I don't know. Maybe he'll just keep those in inventory. I think he has a good stock of water. Yeah. He has a good stock of water. This guy lives an exciting life. They mostly do. And he does not... wait a minute, yeah. Well, he could have put it down, but while I remember, he should indeed make sure to take a torch. There. He has at least one torch. He can take another torch. There. He has a better fire starting inventory now. And I do not trust him to go upstairs. So he can sleep on the floor again. And let's give him 10 hours. It may be light. It's not light yet. He'll pass an hour at a time in his bedroll. Okay, that didn't quite do it. Is he tired enough to sleep yet? Yeah, he can sleep another hour now. Okay, it is nice and early now. And yeah, he's got like 2 sticks of wood left. He had better look for some more while he's out. And we are getting going fairly early, which was the hope. Oh, we better give him some water at least. He does not have any coffee or anything yet. Lord knows he could use the warming bonus, but he can drop his cooked fish outside, maybe. I don't know, maybe he can just carry it. It's still at 99. He should have dropped it last night, but it is keeping okay for the moment, and he's not exactly working on a huge surplus of food at the moment. But yeah, he will set out for the nearest cabins, and I'm actually interested. He could try, indeed, going up that trail to get to them, where he was before. Well, there's also at that side route, but he wants to check out the cabins, because he might be able to find some useful shit there. I'm not sure about that, but especially with the Kraustov. I do remember in Winterview he found a key to one cabin. Maybe he missed that inside, because I seem to recall that there was a key to one of the cabins. That one appears to be unlocked, but he may find some shit around outside. Maybe. There's at least one dead person, possibly. We'll go up there and check some of it out and see what we find. And I think he'll go back with that cave. Yeah, well, there may be one of those islands out there, but... Okay, we have a tentative plan here. And it should be easy enough, I hope, for him to find his way home again, even though the weather's not looking great. Wait a minute here. It just occurred to me he never did check. Okay, he does have the thermals on. Good. Because he found some thermals. It must have auto-equipped them. His equipment is, like, really bad at the moment. He does not have any kind of jacket or anything. He does need to fix that shirt, to put it mildly. At least, hopefully, going up in here should help block the wind. I hope. But there seemed to be quite a straight stretch before you get too much else. Not so much straight as not a lot of side diversions. And we, I think, are getting close to as far as he went last time. That looks like the possible side diversion to the... Well, let's take the side diversion because he is easily distracted. And if there is a cave... I seem to recall there might be one. I honestly do not remember too well. But he might get a little shelter temporarily. What he needs to do is fix that shirt besides finding a jacket. This looks like there might be a cave. There's definitely a branch that he can get some sticks out of. Okay, there's something there. Dave's quiet clearing with a campfire area. Oh, there is a backpack. Cool. Oh yeah, he can use that. In fact, what is...
All I can think about is food.
Okay, buddy. Okay. I hear ya. I hear ya. I'm pretty sure he cooked 2 potatoes and didn't eat them, and they're not there, but... Okay. Uh-huh. Too bad you can't actually tell him to eat half of the fish. But he can just go ahead and eat the fish. I don't care. All right. He's not as nearly as hungry as he was. Well, He found some wood. That's not how he was hoping to find wood, but he found some wood. I'm almost wondering if he ought to try to warm up, but it's not quite to that point. I think he can go on toward the cabins and hopefully find somewhere good up there. Well, I don't know if good is the word, but somewhere suitable to stop that is not outside in the snow. Okay. And yeah, that was a right turn up into there, so this is the way he wants to be going. And where is he out in Encumbrance? He's still not. He has been in world long enough to have picked up the well-fed bonus at least. He has basically just barely been in world enough. Okay, he can take a few more minutes. Do that. And yeah, let's actually save our hatchet. Yeah, you are getting a little chilly. I know. I know. You don't have to pick up every stick, I don't guess, but maybe there are some branches. It looks like there may be one. Maybe that's... yeah.
Can't feel my feet.
Well, we're trying to get you to the cabins. But we found you some firewood here. And we're going to venture cut up a piece of firewood, even though he is cold. This may be a bad idea, but it's hard to warm up if you ain't got firewood.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Well, we're going to try to fix that, buddy. We are going to try to fix that. That's just rocks. That's not a frozen dude this time. And there's a... good. There are more limbs. A pretty much destroyed cabin. I don't think we can even get in there. Yeah, maybe we can get in there? No, we can't get in there. I mean, there's probably nothing for him if he could, but at least if we can get in there, I don't see a way. Can he get in this? Yes, he can get in this one. He better he better get some book. He can pick up more in a minute. There should be a stove here. I hope. I don't see a stove here. And it does not seem to be getting him warmed up at the moment. Don't build a campfire inside, but... okay, yeah, you can't put it on the porch. I did not think you probably could, but... oh, God. There. Okay, I guess I do that first.
Come on. It worked.
Get some warmth back into his body. And indeed, at least he does not need to be concerned about that wolf. With his, cowardly pilgrim ass. Yes. And the droid cam phone was doing weird crap again. I am using droid cam on a old phone with an internally busted screen, so the screen occasionally does some odd things. It occasionally registers phantom touches. I don't notice him really warming up. Can he make some tea? I think he may be able to make some tea. I think he made some rose hips. Okay, he has some reishi mushrooms. He has some reishi tea that he did not drink, apparently. Because he could use a warming up bonus at the moment. And he probably should not have blocked his access to the inside of the house. But that's alright. Let's try to get him warmed up, hopefully. He's warming up. He'll go ahead and pick up that can. He's not hungry enough to eat anything else. That may be an excessive amount of wood, but yeah, we want to keep him alive. We kinda do. Well, this may be dumb, but he may be able to go get some more wood. Well, you are loud. You are a very loud puppy. Okay, I should probably get his butt back to the fire, but he cannot resist. Okay, that was maybe
Need to find someplace to escape this cold.
not called for, but he got another stick of firewood to put in it, at least. Yeah, he's not that hungry, so we won't bother trying to feed him something else warm. Do we want to give him some tea again? It would be a possibility, I guess. I think maybe he has enough rose hips to craft some rose hip tea. Ow. He can craft multiple teas here. Evidently. All right. Okay, this is not quite the day he had planned, but maybe he could eat some porridge. He's not hungry, really. He's got more of the reishi mushroom, but I think we'll save it. Put a few sticks on it, maybe. I don't know why I'm trying to do it that way, because that's real smart. It really is. Just try to get his warmth topped up, I hope. And he can go back in there and explore. Try to pick up some more shit. I hope he does not end up spending the night at that cabin, but... And even from a distance here, it looks kind of like there might be a dead guy lying there, but I think it is just rocks. I guess we're waiting until that fire burns out to go back inside. That maybe was not the smartest place to put it, but, well. Easily question a number of this dude's life choices. Very easily. But yeah, I hope he does not end up needing to spend the night. He may at least try to make it to the next one along. Because as I recall, well, we will give a brief pause. As I recall, he can hopefully creep around there and get to that other cabin that might have something good. I don't know. And it looks like there may be a book there, but I think I unpaused it. Yes, I did. I unpaused it before switching back. That's all right. We're just waiting so he can get back in the cabin without catching himself on fire or something. He prefers not to need to treat any burns right now. I guess, and then we get the ember phase. Yeah. I don't want to try. I think that'll still burn him if he goes through it. It won't take long, though. Ow.
Shit, that burns.
Well, I guess we find out. Fuck around, find out, yeah.
Feels like it's still burning.
Shut up. Just shut up. Okay, that's not very nice.
That hurts so much.
Okay. We're trying to deal with that, buddy. We really are. And we do have some painkillers. They're...
The pain.
He can be a drama queen. He really, really can. All right. Why you got charcoal? Okay, good for you. Good for you. He'll clutch his charcoal. Okay, I think he does not have any kind of gloves. Well, he's going to have to fix those, but Well, he does have the ragged wool mittens. He's at the moment in close to the same shape with the ragged ski gloves, but we'll see. We'll have to fix some stuff up in a while. Anyway. Okay, he does not necessarily need... No! Yeah, I clicked without paying good attention. Because, of course, I did.
I think I can use this.
Okay, I'm not sure about that, but sure. No, let's not. Let's not and say you did. No antiseptic. I don't think you need antibiotics. Yeah, more bandage. It looks like you're going to be needing some bandages. And yeah, nothing really... well... He has the carrying capacity, he may as well take it. Make sure he's not missing anything. Yes, search it.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, we don't need more. We don't need papers right now. Lord knows he can use whatever food he can get. Yes. He did find a lantern in the camp office. So, he got basically everything out of there, so we can try to press on to the next cabin because it really would be bad to just come up that far and have to stay overnight. He could do some mending after it is too dark to do anything else, really. Well, he does not technically have to go around the edge, but RP. You could excuse just about anything with RP. Well, we got a cluster of 3 cabins here. That there might be something good at. That is just a rock, I think. Okay, those are just some of the flying ones. We'll go with this one first, because he's here. I mean, that's as good a reason as any. Okay, I don't... The last guy should have used some damn water purification tablets. Jesus. Maybe he has enough wood, he can just leave that for the moment, I think. I don't know. He can leave some books. Oh yeah, more Summit. Ooh, yeah. What we got here?
I better take this food.
Yes, you had. Yes, you had. And he needs him some cloth. Okay, he's not too cold right at the moment, so... Hell, he may end up actually staying here. I hope not. Yeah, there's not that much useful, but he found a few things. What's in the trash? Who
There's
moves
got
the
to be something
trash?
useful in here.
Sure. Okay, he is starting to get hungry and thirsty. But, worst case, he is indeed, that is a +5 warmth bonus at least. He's not ready to sleep, obviously. But, okay, let us try to sort out his clothing situation so he's less freezing, I hope. That is the best this man has. I guess we had better try to fix it. Okay. That's not great, but I mean, it's better than nothing. How much cloth have we still got? He probably ought to actually look for some curtains. He's not going to find them in here, obviously, but... Is there enough light left for him to fix anything else? At least he got that shirt fixed. Yeah, his pants and stuff are new. It shouldn't take too long to fix a pair of socks, I hope. That's probably not going to help him a whole lot, but it's got to help some. Okay, we got raggedy gloves. We got raggedy mittens. I do not remember which one of those is. I think the ski gloves are a little better when they're fixed up. At the moment, those fleece mittens are actually kind of better for him. They are not as waterproof, but they're warmer. So he can wear those, I guess, for the very moment. But, okay, let's try. He can get some more cloth. He can fix those gloves and see. He ran out of light. Okay. I guess he'd better eat something and go to sleep. What has he got? That needs to be eaten. Well, he could have some ketchup chips. We want him to keep the well-fed bonus. He's not very well-fed, but we don't want him to go totally empty. He can have a couple items here. And that's about the best he's going to do, I think. He can drink some water. Let's try 10 hours. And then maybe it'll let him sleep a little more. I don't think it'll be down again yet. Yep, it won't. So, let us pass an hour, see if it's light, then see if it'll let him sleep another hour. I think it might let him sleep another hour. No, he's still not tired enough. I guess he can just laze in the bed. Oh, God. Well, maybe it'll let him sleep now. Yes, it will. I was starting to wonder if he was going to wake up. He has survived almost 4 days. Almost. He missed the dog food.
I'll be hungry later.
Yeah, you will. You will. Let's make sure we did not miss anything else there. And not that it's light enough to actually see, but it should be. We may as well go ahead outside. I don't know if it's light enough for him to really see what's up inside any others he can get in, but he can try. He is getting an early start today, at least. So, gotta love. Go inside, see your breath. Yes, what do we got in here?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, if nothing else, we can break this shit down. Oh, he's finding multiple scarves in here. He needs more cloth, because he needs it. Which, yeah, that pretty circular, but... Oh, he found some matches. At least he found matches. And yeah, I'm not even going to try to get a source of light going in here right now. There's some orange pop for him, if he can get over to it. Yes. Yeah, this place... Oh, he found a food treasure trove. And a stack of papers. Nothing else there. He is leaving the stacks of papers alone. Why, yes, please. You could have taken some in another cabin, but... He has some more repairing to do, and hopefully he can find some more sewing kits before too long. Okay, I think that's the best he's going to do in there. He may as well drink some more water. Distract him from his hunger. And maybe he can actually do some more fishing today on his way back. Okay. We have the next one. Is there anything over here with the benches and picnic table and stuff? Not really. Reclaimed wood. I did not actually look out on that other dock. Oh, there is a dead guy.
I could use this.
That is questionable, but you do you. Yeah, I didn't look out on the other dock to see if there was actually anything on it, but this one seems to be pretty bare of useful items. Let us try the other little cabin. And, yeah. What do we got in here? Okay. Well, he is finding multiple things to put on his hands.
This'll come in handy.
Oh my god, another pair of mittens. They should be good to break down, if nothing else. More broom. I don't think he needs a broom to break down. Or otherwise. What do we got here?
Could be good today.
He did find a little more food at least. Oh, he did find a metal container back under there. Cool. There was nothing good in there. But he found a container.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yes, you probably ought to eat some of it, but we're going to give you more stuff to carry. Hot damn. Matches are always welcome. Okay, that's not a pillow that he can break down. I'm not seeing any loose cloth around here. Well, since he's been finding a bunch of things to put on his hands, maybe we can sort out his hand situation a little bit better. Okay. If nothing else, those decent wool mittens should do him for better for now. He's just gonna break some of those down after a while, but let's not burn time doing it. We can burn time fixing the ragged ski gloves and see what difference it makes, because I do not remember. Okay, I did not see what error message we got there, but I guess he's not wearing those because it doesn't seem to want to let him fix them right now. Yes, looking at his plan of attack. Yeah, there is that lone cabin over there that he might go check out. Okay, and I just unpaused it, I think, again. Yes. Okay, I think he's got everything there that he could hope for. That gets a little weight off him. He's not badly overloaded at this point, but okay. Let's just go take him to the lone cabin. And we're still sort of hugging the edge here. And then he can probably check out an ice fishing hut. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we come. He is looking slightly warmer thus far. Oh, we got anything interesting over here? No. I don't know if there ever is, but nothing interesting looking around back. What time is it? Yeah, it's still morning. Or it should be. Okay, how many books we got? Because I am not sure if he wants to pick. No, he's got plenty of books when he's already pretty loaded down. We got anything in that crate besides a broom? No. Trash? Trash. Does he need it right now? I'm not sure, but
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, it is. Let's get that taken care of here. I think we try to fix that up for you a little bit. It's not as good as it could be at the moment, but that's as good as the amount of time he wants to spend on it right now. And that is a damn sight better than it was. With no coat whatsoever.
Can always use more food.
Yes, you can. And there's some Pinnacle Peaches. Some more lantern fuel. He does at least have a lantern. And, okay. Oh, we were about to forget. We can break that down at least. Okay. Well, it was showing something about a backpack in this vicinity. Did he miss one inside the cabin? I don't think so, but we'll go back and have another quick look. I know that other cabin had a backpack. No, it's not in there. I did not see anything back behind the cabin. But instead of venturing to some other cabins, I think we head back toward Ice Shack's. He can probably dismantle some clothes, which I think should help get his weight down a little bit. Hello, puppy. Why you run from him? Why you run? You cowardly, cowardly puppy. Okay, it's better that way. Yes, it is, but I still find it a little funny. I am easily amused sometimes. Okay, and I think that is the island. Whoa. I tried to move my mouse pointer there, and that does not work. I think that was the island that... I think we checked this one. But we're here. Okay. We may as well rip apart a couple of these, I think. No, that's not what we want. I think that should help him with his load a little bit, I think. I do not remember offhand just what the cloths weigh compared to that. I'm not even going to mess with that at the moment. It remains to be seen how, okay, he's wearing a decent cotton scarf. He can break that one down. He's not going to break everything down right now because he does not feel like messing with it, but... Okay, it looks like that scarf is in better shape than the one he's wearing at the moment, so he will equip that one. And then, okay, I don't really feel like doing anything else with that. He can get some more cloth to try to fix what he can. You getting cold? Am I surprised? No, he's not getting that cold. Well, he ragged ski gloves. Did he accidentally drop those? Probably. I think those are the same gloves. But yeah, I think that bigger island was the one with the possible stuff on it. So maybe he'll check out that island while he's over here before he goes back to an ice shack. I do not remember offhand where on that island, so I'm going to avail myself of this map again. Okay, so it may be around the front toward there. All right, let us go back. It may. That is how I'm interpreting that. Am I interpreting it right? That is the question, but he'll go see what is here at least. Okay, maybe this is not even the place, but okay, I don't know. He's exploring. I don't know what the hell is up over here, but he should have plenty of daylight left, and it should be easy enough to find his way back from, I hope. Well, river, southern access. We found that. Is there anything interesting here?
I need to find food.
Oh my God. It never ends with you, does it? I'm not going to go far along this river. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting immediately. Okay. Just because he can. Okay. We should probably go warm him up a little bit pretty soon, but, river, southern access, so yeah, he's there. And was indeed going around the wrong island, I think, but, okay, let us, if we go basically relatively straight, we get to the closest fishing hut. So, let us go there. The closest fishing hut to our camp. And with the fog setting in, that's probably a good idea. Probably. He should still have some firewood on him at least. Yeah, that cluster of cabins. Well, I may feed him something and do I want to take the time to do that? No, I don't. What time is it? Okay, he should have time for just a little fishing. I think he'll be okay without the fire for right now. I think. But we should feed him something before he fishes, actually. Maybe he could eat a can of dog food. And let's give him 2 hours to fish. I did... Well, good. I did cut some bait and did not remember to use it, but... Okay, he's just getting 2 fish. That is better than nothing. I think he should be close enough to home to, actually just go there. Yeah, it is late afternoon. And I think he can warm up and deal with his fish pretty soon, too, after he gets there. He did not get any of the strangely large bass this time, but at least he got some whitefish. Now, they grow the bass big in those parts. I am very familiar with bass, and I've never seen one that big on my line, at least. Well, colder climates do tend to grow larger animals. Okay. He better go inside. He's not even going to drop those fish. Okay, he is warming up just getting inside. Maybe he will go drop the fish. And he can go do a little bit of reading on his skill book while there is still some light. Okay, he did only get 2 of them, but yeah, that was not a bad food haul, all things considered. He's just gonna keep his potato for now. Okay. Now, let us read. Yeah, he has not spent that long researching yet. That may be pushing it, but it looks like there was enough light for him to finish the 3rd hour. And maybe he should get a fire going. What has he got for fuel now? He's got 2 furs and 6 cedars. I think
Anything right about now.
maybe he should go ahead and drop the fur. Possibly not right there. Okay, he can put the fur on this side. Okay, he can just hold the cedar for the very moment. I'm not sure why his carrying capacity is a bit lower than I would expect. Maybe he'll go ahead and drop some of those sticks while he's at it. He has picked up a number of sticks. Don't want to drop them all, but sure. Drop 2/3 of them. Oh, yeah. Try to get their sequence of events more reasonable. And then we can put his handy torch out.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, please, come on. I don't know, maybe he should continue to carry it to go find
Turned out
his
pretty
fish. I don't trust this guy. Well, I trust him to go outside and immediately get lost. Well, okay, I was thinking it should not be that dark yet, but it is inside.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
Oh, be quiet. There. He did not remember to put more firewood in it, so he can do that now. How much reclaimed wood he has? He can drop some of that too, probably. Here, keep one. Okay, let us cook a fish. Oh, sure. We don't need more fuel yet. And I don't think he needs more water yet. We can check condition. I do try to hold on to the packaged food. Oh, it is Aurora night, apparently. Oh, wow. Okay. But let's double check condition on some of this stuff. Those are some decent sized cooked fish. Well, he does not particularly need the warming bonus or anything, and it is pretty good nutrient-dense stuff to carry around with him. So maybe he can just eat his smaller fish. Probably gonna drop one of them outside. Wow, that probably ought to keep him for now. Yes, I thought the door was there. I thought. Let us drop our fish. He should probably drop off some of the things, including the cooking oil, inside. Okay. Handy container. I mean, he could go ahead and use a torch, but where's the fun in that? Yes, it seems like it should be possible to light a torch off of the stove, but well, apparently he managed something. So we want some kind of, well, there's the filing cabinet. I guess he can put food in the filing cabinet. He could have just thrown that down, but that crackling noise is pretty annoying. Well, yeah. That was the sorting we wanted. You can drop some of the heavier goods, especially. Higher condition and heavy. That's not heavy, obviously. I don't think he needs Pinnacle Peaches with him. Anyway. Well, he's probably carrying too much food as it is. He wants to keep at least one soda, though. Well, he can put his oats away temporarily. They are handy travel food, but he's not traveling right now. Wow, that should be plenty for snacks for him to keep. Wow, he can put that granola bar in there too. It's high enough condition, may as well. Don't need to carry more than one sardine, I don't think. What else do we want to, well, we can put that skillet that is not in good shape there. Oh, that crackling is driving me nuts. I'll just put all of the antibiotics over there. You can keep the painkillers, because he actually needed some of those. Antiseptic, sure. We'll deal with that later. Forget about tools. He's in better shape. Did he let the stove go out? I think maybe he did. Yes, he did. He is a genius. I don't know that he needs the stove right now, honestly. He has some food in his belly. He can drink some water. He could have put that salt up, but he did not. Okay, that noise is pretty bad, but yeah, we can just do the pull out the bedroll and sleep on the floor number again. If we can get it in a position that it actually is not. Okay. Oh my God. That was a very fine, clear spot there. As if he could really go to sleep with that buzzing happening, but we'll send him to sleep.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay. He did successfully survive the night. Let's see. Now that he does have light again, maybe we can break down some of those mittens that he does not need right now. He probably does not need to keep those, period, but no repair, no repair, just harvest. Sure. He was not planning on it immediately, but may as well go ahead and fix up his scarf. Okay, I think that is all he's going to do in the clothing department at the moment. Well, at least it does not look foggy. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just send him outside. Well, no, it's snowy. We'll leave that fish. He does not need that fish right now. But let us decide what to send him doing today. Well, he can apparently climb up there to a cave. But does he want to do this? There might be a deer carcass. We could try going over there. There should be some dead people. We could try going over there. There might be a bear, but bears don't bother us. Okay. Let's go over there. Maybe there's some wood, too. He is being more or less a homebody since he's camping out at the camp office. Maybe he'll venture further afield, but not today. He needs to check things out around the camp office. But yeah, let us go over here. Deal with that droid cam malfunctioning screen again. Okay. What do we got over here? We've got deer. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. I think that was not where he meant to go. And of course he does not have the handy in-game map. I think he just ran up the river southern access again. Which there should be an acorn tree somewhere. But yeah, there is the way up there, but he's not going. That's probably what he was thinking of. Okay, I see ice fish. Yeah, you do. We don't want you to lose your bonus. Okay, you can eat those chips. That'll give you a little bit. We won't even give you, well, probably should give you some water too. Okay, it looks like we've got further malfunction here with the droid cam thing, showing some clutter. Yes, we want to disconnect that crap. Okay, I think that should be back. And we should hopefully be back to the game here. Sorry about that. That messed up phone screen does occasionally register phantom touches, and it switched the camera to the clutter on the back of my desk. That really is a wreck. About my table desk. Got a nice view of some cappuccino cups and assorted junk. But yeah, up around the corner here, the bend, there is the cove. Or should be. Yeah, getting some kind of jacket on did him a world of good. Imagine that. Yeah, I don't think we have been to that ice fishing shack yet in this run. We can stop by there on our way, I think.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Yes, you have. I know. Maybe 5 minutes ago you were showing hungrier. Yeah, I think we did not go to this one yet. Yeah, we did. Just didn't continue over this way because there did not look to be a lot over here. And there may not be a lot over here. That remains to be seen. It is definitely looking cavey. There's sticks and branches. Well, it was looking vaguely cavey. Okay, this... I am not seeing much over here. We'll continue over this way, even though he has a sprain risk. Well, he's not severely overloaded at the moment, so for a change. But yeah, I don't know that I have ever gone over here. Well, he does not need sticks that bad. Can he get up there? I think he probably can't. It looked like maybe he could. He could get down from there, but he can't get up. Oh yeah, that really does not help. Okay, dude. You really are kind of pitiful. He can go up there, I think. Will it? I don't know. Any normal human being could, but... this guy maybe not so much. Okay. So... we're not seeing any... yeah, it looks like we should maybe be able to get back out there. I don't quite understand. I mean, that is totally normal. Many are the things that I don't quite understand. But it looks like we ought to be able to get back up there, maybe. But then I try to take him and maybe you just have to go down the other way. That is very possible. Because it looks like maybe there is bear cave and stuff, but then there really is not this close to the shore. I think it's probably up there and you have to go around. Does he feel like trying to go around? I think he may be able to go up that way and see what's up there. He is possibly terminally curious. He really is. That may be too steep for him to go up, but we can find out. Lots of things are too steep for this guy to go up. Case in point. Okay. Ah. Yeah, sure, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Good. Good. And we can do a little bit of ridge walking here, sorta. This is kind of a pitiful ridge. Getting close to the end of our evening coffee. Okay, this... I mean, yeah, he probably can get back down there, but is there anything of interest up here? There's a ridge. Are there even any tree limbs that he can go after? What do we got here? We can definitely see the lake. Lakeside view. Is he going to kill himself going down this way? Probably. I think he doesn't want to go that way. I am not familiar with route planning in this vicinity. Let's put it that way. So I'm climbing up higher. I'm just trying to see what is up. I mean, worst case, he could go back the way he came up, I think. Unless I get him stuck in a stupid position, which that is very possible. Okay, I think maybe I better just take him back down the way he came up. Or at least as close as I can to that. Well, his footprints are still there. So yeah, that was kind of a bust, but he got to see what was going on up there. Yeah, no, he's not going that way. Well, let's see, what is probably the best way for you to get back down? Not like that. Oh my God. I don't know where I'm going. Well, I guess he's going down here. That's a little too steep. Is that high enough that he's gonna really hurt himself? Probably. Okay. That's not gonna work. Okay. We could get him down here. Okay. Yeah, this guy's not very good. But he seems to have managed to avoid hurting himself too bad. He probably ought to eat a little something. This Okay. Yeah. If nothing else, he probably ought to go ahead and try to... Yeah, this is River Southern Access. I have seen it before. From various elevations at this point. I guess there's not edible cattail right there. At this point, this guy had better pick up some cattails, but... He'd also
All I can think about is food.
Okay. We hear ya, we hear ya, we keep hearing ya. But yeah, he may stop off by one of the ice fishing huts to warm up and a little bit and catch himself a fish or two. Are there any cattails there for him?
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Oh my God. Okay, we hear ya. This guy really does have a bit of a bitchin' problem, he does. Okay, trudge your way to the fishing shack and we can probably fix that up for you, buddy. Also, get you some fuel for your hunger later. There! Much better. Okay, that's not the right button. Okay, we'll do it this way. Sure. Why not?
That's done.
Yes, yes it is. Let us get a stick of firewood in for you. A stick of stove wood. Warm you up a little bit. Well, we may as well snag that book. It probably would not hurt to add another, little bit. Well, he can at least... May as well have it stay warm while he fishes. And yeah, he did ransack those already. He has time for a couple of hours of fishing before he goes back. Okay. Now, let us try. Yes, he does have some bait now, so he can try with that. Maybe he catches something better that way or more of it, I don't know. You would hope. Yeah, that greatly increased his catch. And they are all of some kind of reasonable size. So, okay. Yeah, there's the tree. He should get himself back. And then he can do some fish cooking again. Maybe eat that last fish that he left on the doorstep on his way in, and then cook some more fish.
I can eat a horse.
Well, the best we can do for you is a fish. You'll have to content yourself with that. Okay, Okay, he took it, he didn't eat it. Let's go ahead and eat it. Before he goes empty and loses his bonus. Okay. I probably ought to cook him up some water later too. But okay. Maybe he should have enough food in his stomach that he can take advantage of the couple more hours of light that there is to I think a couple more hours to go ahead and read his skill book again. Yeah, this guy is starting out fairly new, but he's got a bit of a routine going here. Apparently. Already. He's only found the one field dressing book, but... Will it let him do another hour? Well, not that way. Let's see if it'll let him do another hour before it gets too dark. Okay, it seemed to. And now, he can actually get a torch going and light his stove off of that. Excuse me. That torch is almost gone. I was glad to find out that you can break it down and get a stick.
All right.
Okay, now we can interact with the stove. It's at least warmed up at this point, but... Okay, we can cook his fish. We can do a bit of a fish assembly line here, although I think I may save one of them for bait. The bait did... He should have gotten, I think, 4 pieces of bait out of that last one. But the bait should last a while since each one gives him multiple pieces.
I could eat anything.
They're not that hard up quite yet. And indeed, we're hoarding his last potato for the moment. Okay. Maybe I will put... Ah, good. It did give him some oil. We'll get another piece of, well, maybe I'll use one of the reclaimed in here. Actually. And I think I wanted to cut up that vinyl fish for... Okay, they are roughly the same size. And I may as well go ahead and see if I can cut up the remaining fish. Okay, that's not where we want, apparently, to do that. Actions. We'll cut that one up. Okay, I'm just knocking stuff in the floor here. He's just gonna go do the thing again of drop. Well, he can eat the smallest one. He'll drop off the two heavier ones and eat the smaller one. And he probably shouldn't do that while he still has his torch going, but he can see to get back in. Or famous last words. Yes. There, put his torch away. Okay. He did eat some. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he probably ought to make a little more water. He has one piece of cedar left on him. Well, maybe he should cook some tea before so he can have it later. And then he can make some water after that's done. But yeah, this guy is leading an exciting life here. He likes it that way. This is about as exciting as he wants it right now. Okay. That was not actually what I meant to do here in real life, but trying to pay attention to two different things. We will pause the game just briefly while I do what I need to do. Less distracted. But yeah, he was going to put some water on with what was left of the fire. Yes, and there, I was annoying with the mic again, but okay, 45 minutes. Well, if he puts another reclaimed wood in there, he should probably be good to go to sleep and leave that. And then we can plot out what he needs to do tomorrow. Yes, we play. Where can we place the bedroll again? He's not even going upstairs. I mean, it's not a lot lost if he does wake up and have boiled away water. But we'll give him that amount and see. It is starting to get light, so we'll call that good. I need to do something here quick, and yeah. Wanted to check out where he wants to go today. That was kind of a bust there. Did not even really see anywhere cavey. Ah, we could check out that overlook. Then there should be a cave there, maybe. I do not know if there really is one, but I guess we can find out. Yes, we do have our water. And we can take it. And, well, he was thinking of trying to heat that tea, but that would give him something in his belly. Well, he'll just risk a match. He did find more matches. Hopefully he can find some more wood while he goes up and tries to check that cave out.
Come on.
Of course, that did not work. That is the gamble you take. We did waste a match. It could be worse.
Turned out pretty well.
Well, we don't want a lot of fires, so that should be good to heat up our tea. Whoop. Or maybe we need to set it near the stove, I think. Yeah, let us set it near the stove, because I thought he should have a prepared tea. Maybe he drank it. I think maybe he did drink it. I did not mean to make him drink it, but... No, I'm just an idiot. I mean, that is no major surprise, but... And then we'll wait after that to see how much more he needs to drink. That should at least give him a little nutrition in his belly. But yeah, he had his tea indeed. And he should have his warming drink. Okay. Now let us... Yeah, has about 2 liters now. Don't want a lot of weight, but I'm trying to keep him at about 2 liters of tea. 2 liters of tea. 2 liters of water. Yeah, he does not have means of carrying 2 liters of tea at the moment. But yeah, the way the weather is, it's not too bad, I don't guess. Maybe he should take one of those fish along with him, just to be safe. There. He's got a fish. But yeah, if nothing else, maybe he can find some wood. He is going pretty slowly at the moment, but... And that, once we get up there, that is about the last thing right around the lake that he has to check out. Okay. Whether he really needs them or not right now, he's picking up some semi-emergency cattails for reserve while he sees them. And we can go down the river. He can leave that alone right now. He's not that desperate. He's got a couple in reserve to keep him from going to where he'll lose his bonus. Oh my, you are a little slow. It is a little breezy. I guess you could try throwing bullets at them. Yeah, you can't anyway, but... he does have that little bit of ammo and nothing to use it with. Okay, as far as I can tell, eventually up here on the left we should maybe see a mountaineering rope. Is there a rope in place already? I honestly do not know. I have not tried going up there. Okay, that was just running from us. Ah, some of the old man's beard. He may as well grab that. If he can. Okay. I think that did eventually select it, but... yeah. The hitbox is frequently annoying in here. But while he is facing the appropriate direction, I had better make a quick pause and just Okay, we are back, and while we are paused here, I was just going to check out where up here we ought to look. That presumably there is an accessible climb. It looks like it should be pretty close to the entrance to the river. Maybe we went past it. I'm
Find
honest.
food.
Oh my God. I think maybe we went past it. I'm honestly not sure if that's a rope or just somewhere that he could climb up. Also, I'm not sure if he could scramble up and get to where it is. Also, I'm not sure if there is actually a rope already there. But yeah, this is the entrance. And yeah, it is still pretty early in the morning. But it looked like I'm honestly not sure where he should be looking. But it looks like he should be able to get up there that way, or possibly not. Yeah, we already looked into that last time. Oops. But yeah, it looked like I'm not sure where the way up actually is. But are those rose hips? I think they are. We will at least snag some rose hips while we're looking at them. Okay, and we neatly find a rope. Good deal. Yeah, I've been to the camp office and a little bit around the lake in Wintermute, but haven't done that much exploring yet around here. Yes. We got up here. And there is a rope. And as far as I can tell, there should be another rope, but I should let his stamina go back up a little bit before he... Well, maybe we'll pick up some sticks while we're looking at him. Can't have too many... Well, you can have too many sticks, but he does not currently have too many sticks. But I think that once we get up there, there should be a cave up there. I mean, that ought to warm you up, but that does not seem to be how things work in here, but that ought to warm you up. Okay. We should hopefully... Yeah, there is a cave entrance here. And a limb that he could chop up. All right. There are sticks and stuff. There is a lockbox that he does not have a key for. Oh, and there, I've totally missed the dead guy. Maybe he has the key? Maybe he has the key on him.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, dead dude does not seem to have the key. But, you know, while we're at it, maybe he can drink that pop.
My fingers feel numb.
There, that is at least shielded from the wind. He has a little bit of wood on him. I think maybe he'll build himself a little fire. Yeah, it is before noon. Oh my god. It's too windy to start a fire there when it is showing it as sheltered. I don't quite understand, but okay. I guess we will start with our... Not that way we won't. We will start with our torch first.
Come on. Come on. That did it.
Okay, he has a little bit of fire to warm up at least. And I think that possibly He could do worse than to make himself a cup of something else hot at the moment. Because he could do with a warming bonus when he goes back out. And he did find some more rose hips, so... And we'll just wait that out as short as it is. Give me a chance to finish my barely warm drink. There. That is an insulated mug, and not a bad one, but it is only good for so long. We'll take it. He's not quite ready to drink it yet, but he'll stick right here, and I think he should be able to warm up. And that should stay warm in his inventory for a little while, so... I'm not even going to try to do much right now. I don't know. He may be able to tear down another something before... Yeah. He can tear down those wool mittens, I think, before his fire burns out. And it's only midday. And yeah, maybe he should go ahead and, actually, he should probably go ahead and put another stick or so on there. Maybe he should go ahead and drink his tea. Try to get him thoroughly warmed up to go back out. Okay, I was sure that he took that tea. I didn't think he drank the tea, and he's not showing a bonus from it. I know he cooked the tea. I'm honestly a little baffled, but he has sticks. He can add enough stick to make himself some more tea, and we can figure it out later. They may show up again. Well, the tea may show up again. But yeah, he should. Well, I'm tempted. What else was there up here? I don't. Well, that was dumb. Instead of an Alt-Tab, I did an Alt-Escape, which neatly unpaused it. But yeah, there is the memento box that needs a key, and I'm not sure. And there could be a skill book. It looks like. Now, I'm wanting to know if that is a one-way rope. You wouldn't think so, but I mean, he can wind his way back down around from here, but That might be an easier way to go, honestly. Well, we can go and maybe we can see. We did not go that way. But yeah, if we go roughly veer to the right coming out, that should take us back down here, hopefully. Because on the whole, I think he's done all the exploring he really needs to do in this vicinity for the day. When he's holing up in caves. Trying to keep himself from getting hypothermia with some tea. Well, we can do a quick... I may have been misinterpreting, but I thought that bit of the legend was saying skill book. Because the dead guy did have some kind of book. Well, it's probably a good thing that I'm gonna take that firewood there. We don't need it right now. I'm gonna take that little cache of fuel though. He probably could have used it already. Well, there was already the burned out campfire. Of course there was. That's okay. This way we're not having to sit with the dead guy this time.
Right about now.
Oh my God, just hush. Just hush. Okay. We don't even really need to take that can, but we can just leave that campfire since he is warmed up now. And I did see that, yeah, at first I was concerned that if you left the campfire, you somehow couldn't make another campfire, but that does not appear to be the case, so I'm not as concerned about it. There's a bunny. Hello, buddy. I'm just trying to make sure there's no deer carcass over this way, too. But yeah, it looked like we should be able to get back down toward where we want to be. Roughly this way. Roughly. This may or may not actually be a good idea, but we are trying it. Okay, that's a little too sharp. But he may do it anyway. Because he's just kind of reckless that way. Okay, yeah, that gets him back down to here. I'm pretty sure there was some log up there. Okay, that gets him down to there, which is not a good place to be. And he's probably gonna, like, break something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he missed a tree limb. Too. Well, I guess he's not getting back up from this level. What makes this worse, in a way, is that I actually grew up in the mountains. Just not in this game. Not in this game. But yeah, that took us back down just about at the camp office. It looked like it should. And there are the ptarmigans right near. I'm still not sure why you need ptarmigan to make broth, but It would seem like any kind of animal should be able to make you brawl. I'm hoping to see some limbs without going too far. Cause our dude is in a shape where he could stand to get some more wood for reserve purposes at least. Well, we'll try going up this way and...
I've never been so hungry in my life.
We know, we know. And yes, if I were actually really hungry and somebody was responding to me like that, I would not like it much either. Okay, this is probably not a good route in any capacity, but... yeah, no. We're not doing that anymore. This was just not a good route. Oh my god. Why is there a shortage of tree limbs around here? But yeah, if I go straight back down, at least ridge lines do make it easier to navigate. What is it with no limbs on ridge lines around here? I mean, I see there are trees all around. Where the hell did the limbs off them go to? I see these trees. Worst case, we're breaking up some more crates. I don't think it'll come to that, but... yeah, he's struggling. I mean, this is kind of the game for it. We may run up the line a little bit this way. Hello, puppies. Maybe we can go see the puppies. Hello. Yes, he's picking up very bad habits. Alright, that is still somehow satisfying. Is there any wood where that puppy's going? It looks like there may be... no, that is still attached to a tree and sticking out, I think. No, there is a limb! There is a limb. It almost looked like it was still attached to the tree and sticking out on either side, but no. This guy does kind of struggle to keep himself in food and firewood. Never mind anything else. Do we spot anything else from up here? Oh, there were some deer. I don't think they want to have any more to do with us than the puppies. No. But at least this should be easy enough to follow and hopefully find my way back to where I want to be. There's a limb. He's not that cold. Oh, and it looks like maybe we can run one of the puppies off of a rabbit. Yes, goodbye, puppy. Goodbye, pup.
I think I need to lay down.
Not right now, you don't. Jesus Christ. Yes, he picks up bad habits in Pilgrim. He just harasses wolves into leaving their kills alone, because that's the way he rolls. But the puppies don't want to play. But yeah, instead of butchering that out here, he should probably get back to where he is staying first. I don't think live is the best term for it. Where he is currently holding up. Yes, the puppies just taunt him. They don't want to play. They just cry in the woods. But yeah, hopefully he can have some rabbit while he's at it. He did not get any fish today. I don't think... Well, he did get a can of pop off of one of them, I think. One of the dead people. Because snacks off of corpses are the best snacks. Or something. Or something. Okay, he is home. And now, he should probably try to deal with his bunny. It's not much meat, but he does have some hide and some gut that he can use for crafting after he dumps them in the floor. Well, he may as well use the
I'm
knife.
gonna need to eat soon.
If you say so. Well, we can eat your fish, I guess. Well, no. Okay, you just go ahead and eat that fish. We can probably make you some more water. Cook that rabbit, make you some water. He at least got a little bit of firewood and got his curiosity satisfied a little bit. Well, he needs to sleep more than he needs to cook that rabbit right now. But that'll leave him in a bad place. That'll leave him in a bad place. Because he does have a little bit of daylight left to burn. Decisions. Decisions. Oh. Okay, he should probably put some of the matches away somewhere, but not right now. How is he on, well, I guess he's tired enough that he's overloaded, because, yeah, he was not carrying that much in real terms. Yes, I keep wanting to do that. Okay, I think he left a match selected because he did.
My energy is just disappearing.
Okay, I think he better not go to sleep until... Yeah, he did not need to go to sleep until that was dealt with. And he is, as tired as he is trying to not actually go to sleep until he can hopefully stay asleep long enough to actually have it be light when he gets up. Well, it's laid on top of the fish. That's helpful. I guess that's how things are working right now, though. Okay. Worst case, he can laze in his... Well, worst case, he is warmed up. Worst case, he can go upstairs and actually use the bed since he can see to get up there at the moment. But he can laze in the bed. Worst case. He can take the cloth. But he can laze in the bed if it's light when he wakes up. Or rather, if it's not light when he wakes up. If it's still dark, I think
Horse.
he probably needs 2 hours. And I hope he doesn't lose his well-fed because I'm an idiot. Okay. his itinerary for today may involve more fishing, but he may actually set out further afield, and we may leave that for another session. But yeah, he can go eat his piece of rabbit off the ground, because ground rabbit is the best rabbit. Okay, maybe he'll eat his piece of fish too. He'll take it and not eat it. Surely 1.5 kilos of fish will give you some energy, bud. Excuse me. I kinda got choked out my own spit there. But yeah, I think while he was reminded he can put that salt into the store, and that is an extra 0.25 in exchange for it. Too bad he can't take just part of the container of oats, but okay, he can carry that can of tomato soup for the moment. That'll give him something that'll warm him up if he heats it up. But I think, well, we had some already broken down reclaimed wood there. It doesn't matter. I think that maybe he may actually go fishing a little bit first. But I think that his itinerary, since he has explored more right around the lake, I don't know, he has not been up to there. And there is another cave, there's another climb, but there is apparently another cave up there that he can try to check out in the nearby vicinity. Because I was thinking that he had cleared things out more. There appears to be another cave that he can check out that way, but not from here as easily. But anyway, I was thinking that after he explores everything closer to the cabin, it's probably a good idea for him to set out and try to check out up further that way toward the derailment and whatnot, and up toward the forestry lookout, because he has not been there at all, and there might be some useful things for him there. But that is for another day. I suspect that indeed he'd probably better try to check out that cave and stuff first. But that is probably also for another me day. Same day for him, but a different day for me, because it is kind of late and I'm getting tired. So I think he went through the door again and saved, but wow, that's still pretty early anyway, but it's foggy. It doesn't matter. We're coming back anyway, and we can decide what to do then. He is saved. He is good to quit. Yes, please quit. And quit from there. And yes, thanks to anyone who stopped by. I am supposed to be back with Project Zomboid tomorrow night. That is my usual schedule. So, if anyone is interested in seeing that, stop by. I think it's scheduled for 10:30. I don't remember. But if for some reason you're more interested, if you're interested in more inept Long Dark streaming or Zomboid, please follow and